Good morning, everybody, and welcome. Today, I'm going to be doing some one card readings for people. So go ahead and throw your questions up there. I'm only going to be doing them for about 30 minutes or so, but I wanted to talk to you for a few minutes before I do those. There's a few things I wanted to make you all aware of. Um, I've started running the ads for the consultations, and those are filling up really fast. Within the last 24 hours, well, actually 23 hours, I've gotten 11 signups so far for the consultations. Um, if you want a reading, you can go to that same page, and the readings are below the consultation button. If you just want a reading. Also, for those of you that have been around and know about my students, they're going to be starting very soon, taking on consultations and clients as well. They will be adding their stuff to my page, so you can choose them and go to their booking page as well. I'm going to try to have them get that set up, the ones that are ready for this week sometime, for them to be able to get up there and do that if they're ready. So go ahead and type your questions in there. If it's just general that you want to know about, relationship, career, anything that you want, any question that you have, and I'll draw a card for you. Hello, Sherry. Also, if you guys are interested in doing tarot readings yourself, but you haven't learned to read tarot yet, or you're just kind of stuck and don't have any confidence in your readings or anything, the Tarot Basics course and the Tarot Transformation Academy, where I teach you the business aspect of it as well and help you get clients, those are available too. Those are in the links in the description. So go ahead and click those. Those are open as well. Good morning, Angela. Okay, you wanted a career. Okay, now I've shuffled the cards already, but I'm going to give them another quick shuffle here. Okay, Angela, I drew the Six of Swords. I see that you are either in the process of making decisions and moving into a new direction, or you've made those decisions and you're in the process of moving to that new career. I know it can be pretty stressful, especially right now. I don't know if you were displaced because of COVID and you're not working because of that. But the way the Six of Swords works is that you're leaving behind the stuff that doesn't serve you, and you're moving towards better shores and a happier place. Does that sound like what's going on, Angela? Sherry, you wanted a career as well. What is your true calling? Hang on just a sec. You're welcome, Angela. Okay, Sherry. Okay, Sherry, this is the Eight of Wands. You are that type of person that is really quick with solving problems for people. And that's what the Eight of Wands is pretty much all about. You have the ability to really solve problems in a quick fashion. And a lot of times it surprises people. You know, they're stuck on something and they tell you about what they're stuck on, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, you come up with that answer that just completely takes everything in a new direction for them and really helps them out. So really focus on your problem solving skills and how you can help people. Maybe start tarot. Maybe if you're already doing tarot, take on some more clients, talk to different people, because you really have those problem solving skills that are coming in for you. Okay. I'm not sure who this is, but the one that asked, what are my blocks to a new relationship? If you go look in the description there's a link that you can click that will allow me to see who you are. Because StreamYard doesn't allow, or Facebook doesn't allow StreamYard if it's a private group to show your name. So let me see. You have the King of Pentacles. And when it comes to the King of Pentacles, when you're talking about relationships, I really don't see that you really have a block. I just see that you haven't really met somebody that is really worth your time. The King of Pentacles is a really giving person, and he likes to, he likes to give more than just funds. It's, knowledge. It's that, peace of mind that people come to him for. So when it comes to any kind of a block, I don't see one. What I see is that it's just that person that you're really looking for hasn't entered into your life yet. But as well as this king, it is, towards the end, he should be here pretty soon. Does that clear things up? Oh, it's Joe Williams. Does that clear things up, Joe? Sarah, you have a question? I can take a few more. We have plenty of time. Should I still move to where I was going to before the quarantine? You're welcome, Joe. Anything else you want to know, Joe? Go ahead and put it in there. We have plenty of time. Should I still move to where I was going to before the quarantine? I have a feeling I have to cut that deck. I kind of see this as a yes, Sarah. And the reason why I see that is because you have the strength and the perseverance to do whatever your heart is set to do. So when it comes to whatever you were planning before all this COVID stuff started, I feel like you were really looking forward to it, and there was some passion behind that, and there was some passion pushing you towards that move. There was some force that was really in your mind telling you that this was something that you really needed to do. So I think once all of this stuff is over, if you do make that move, it is going to be a really good outcome for you. Sure, Angela, you can ask for a card for her. You're welcome, Sarah. Her name is Dawn. Okay, this one that is asking on, nope, wrong one. Boy, that moved on me real quick. What would do you want just a general reading, a general card, or is there something specific? Is there a chance for me to move house in the near future? Hi, Sid. Okay, I got the Four of Swords, and I have a feeling like it may possibly happen, but if it does, it's something that you're going to need to really think about. as well as make sure that you get your rest, so you're not overwhelming yourself with everything that entails in buying a new property or buying a new home. I know a lot of things can get really stressful, but make sure if you do end up getting something really quick or in the near future, that you make sure you're rested so you can understand all of those contracts and all of that legal stuff that's going to go along with it. Because if you don't, there could be some T's that aren't crossed, and I's that aren't dotted, and there could be some mistakes with your legal stuff. So make sure that everything is clear to you. If you end up signing any contracts or anything like that, make sure you get your rest and everything is clear. Go over it a couple times before you sign anything. Does that help you out, hon? What do you need to do to level your emotions? Sorry, my son is writing me a note. You have homework to do. Get it done. Get on that computer, get your homework done. All right. What do I need to do to level my emotions? Okay, you have the Tower here, and what the Tower represents isn't what this card really looks like. Okay, everybody sees this card and they, get terrified, like bad things are going to happen and that kind of thing. The way I look at this card is it gives you an opportunity to learn from everything in the past that has just really shaken you to your core. Even though things have popped up, even though things have happened and your emotions are just running crazy because of all of this stuff that's going on, take the opportunity to slow down, look at the entire situation, and figure out ways that you can turn the situation around and build all of that back up bigger and better than it was before. So really concentrate on ways to fix situations instead of concentrating on the situation at hand. Don't focus on the bad. Focus on how to really grab it all and learn from it and then build from there. Does that make sense to you? Yes. Use this opportunity to transform everything. We're all, pretty much in lockdown. I don't know where you're coming from. I don't know where, and if you're in the United States or where in the world you are, but we are all going through something with this COVID stuff. And, I have taken it as an opportunity to really launch my business, launch my career, try to focus on something positive out of everything that has happened. And that in that fashion, it will really lift your emotional well-being and pretty much your life. So really focus on something that you love and can build something big out of. You're welcome. Anybody else? Okay, Sid, career. This is the Four of Cups. I feel like you're not ready to make decisions yet. You're really just still daydreaming and thinking about where your career can go, how big it can get, what direction you want to go, what type of clients you want, what do you really want to narrow it down to? I know the last time we talked in class in our one-on-one, you were really, we really had to sit and think about specifics. You wanted family, I do believe it was family counseling kind of with your tarot. There's a lot of aspects that go into that, and you are free and welcome to daydream on how big you can make that, but don't get stuck there. It's awesome to sit and daydream, but action sometimes is needed as well. So you have to kind of give it, it's like a give and take kind of thing. Daydream and really get yourself excited about how big this can really be. But also make sure your feet are planted. Does that make sense, Sid? Sure, Joe. This is the Queen of Cups, and I see that you really like people and you really like to listen to problems and you like to solve those problems in imaginative and creative ways. And that's where I see you taking your career. It's going to be something that is kind of like outside out of the box, but it's really going to help nourish people's creativity, their emotions, their love lives, their relationships, and really beautify their lives. So, whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, it's going to work out really well for you, especially when you keep that emotional side in involved in the whole matter. You know, when you bring your emotions in, it just elevates your career that much more. You're welcome, Sid. Did that help you out, Joe? Anybody else want a card pull? Sure. Angela, she would like a card on her love life. Her name is Dawn. Okay, Dawn, this one is for you. Okay, that deck kind of split itself, so I'm going to split it right where it did. Okay, Tony. Okay, Dawn, this is for your love life. And you got the Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man is telling you to take a step back and really take a pause and look at things, try to look at things from a different point of view and a different angle. Maybe there is a few people that are either causing issues or are causing some confusion between you and the people in your life that you're interested in. So really take a step back and see maybe who's causing issues, who's not. Maybe there's somebody that is just off. That's the only word that really comes to mind right there. But I would personally, in this situation, I would personally concentrate on self right now, because he's really telling you to pause, to stop, and to look what you're doing and to look where you're going, so you're not getting confused. And also with this card, I tell people to really start to try to listen to your intuition. You know what's going on. You have that feeling there. You know, pick those people out that are giving you those feelings and really try to figure out what angle they're coming in at. You know, what's their angle? What are they up to? Maybe there's somebody out there that is really just not right. There's something not right about the situation. So really take a real hard look at those people that you're thinking about when it comes to your love life. Does that make sense to Dawn? You're welcome, Joe. Okay, Tony, what is the theme for this coming week? Aha. Seven of Pentacles. We are going to be really taking a hard look at where we're at and how to get to where we want to be. And this really correlates to classes as well. We're going to start working on the business aspects of things this week and really write down the steps that are needed and take notes, so you make sure that you're taking the right steps forward and making sure that you can repeat them in the future, because at some point you're going to need to know how to do this again to repeat the success that you get with the teachings and what's going on in the class. Does this make sense to you, Tony? I like that. She said creepy weird. So spot on. You're welcome, Dawn. Okay, anybody else need a card? We have, 10 more minutes if anybody wants one. Did I miss anybody? You're welcome, Tony. Okay, and again, I want to remind everybody, if you guys want consultations, please, I'm going to post the link after this. Make sure you get on there and get your consultation because, like I said, there was 11 since yesterday that have signed up. Let me just check. I'm getting notifications of emails, so I want to check through here to see if I had any more sign up. Yes, one more just signed up, so that's 12 in the past 24 hours. So please, if you want finances, Tony, if you want a consultation or a reading, please get in there and do so. Okay, Sid, what is holding you back? I'm going to do Sid first, then Tony. You got the Knight of Wands, Sid, and I feel like what's holding you back is you're not sure what direction to take your passion. Yet again, there's that kind of, you're kind of stuck there in the moment. And I think we can talk about this in our one-on-one this afternoon. I think you're drawn and you need, I think you're going to need my help to really gather the information in what direction you want to really go. I know we covered this, so I'm not sure if this is really a sticking point or if you're just kind of getting in your own way and stopping yourself, because this did come out reversed when I picked it up. So you might be blocking that energy. You may be blocking your own path. You may be blocking your own passions and your own intuition. So really, we'll talk about this later on in our one-on-one and really narrow down what's going on. Maybe I'll do another reading for you, a full reading for you at that time. Okay, Sid? Okay, Tony, finances. Ooh, get the Five of Swords. Somebody withholding information, or somebody, or maybe this is just telling you that you need to take charge of everything. Really step up, take charge. Whatever's going on, things need to be straightened out, or you're in the process of straightening them out. Does that sound anything close, Tony? Now, this card is kind of confusing me with that question. You're the Swords lady. But I do see that there either was or is some kind of issue that needs to be sorted out, and you really need to stand up and take charge of the whole situation. No matter what's going on, just grab it and deal with it head on. That makes sense, Tony? Okay, Sid. We'll deal with it later. I think we need a little bit more clarification, so we'll do a few more cards later on. Anybody else want one more quick question before I get done with this live. Good afternoon. You must be, boy, that did that to me again. Good afternoon. This person, if you can click that link in the description, that way it gives me permission just to see your name. And if you would like a card pull, just let me know if you want general, relationship, career, whatever. Just let me know what you want, what kind of a topic you want to concentrate on this morning, and I'll pull one real quick for you. You're welcome. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We're kind of a relaxed group here. Okay, Rachel, general question. Okay, and the question I was thinking about when I was shuffling was, what can you concentrate on today to make your day a happy one? Ooh, okay, you got the 8 of Cups. Are you moving on? Is something going on to where you're moving into a new, maybe a new career or a house move or just any kind of a move in general? Because it said this is kind of, the 8 of Cups is kind of like you're moving away from a negative situation into a one that you think that is going to be a better situation for you, but you're kind of having to do it in a roundabout way. It's not a full-on direct move. It may be something that you're kind of sidestepping, or some people that you're kind of sidestepping, that things have come up recently that have made you think that it's not really the type of situation or the type of group of people that you want to be around. Maybe you're kind of sidestepping that situation and moving on to a situation that's more, that will leave you happier in the end. So kind of concentrate on that. You know, if there's something or somebody that needs to leave your life today or in the near future, really think about ways to go about that without hurting too many feelings along the way. And that also goes if you're moving, actual physically moving into a new house or a new career. Try to leave the old career without hurting too many feelings. Does that make sense? You're welcome, Rachel. Okay, guys, I'm going to end that here. I thank you guys for showing up. I hope you guys enjoyed your readings. And I will see you guys next Monday, if not sooner. I may decide to pop in here once in a while on a live too with one of the other girls or one of the other students. So I will talk to you later. Thank you for being here today. Enjoy your day.